Hi, Melanie and everyone. My name is Rieko. I'm a Western medical herbalist and aromatherapist based in London. I also teach how to use herbs and essential oils for Japanese speakers in Japan and also in UK too. I discovered Dropsmith since several years ago, I guess. Yeah. Since then, I've been using it in quite various ways. For example, I recently used Dropsmith for when create the formulations and the company, such as like cosmetic companies, let's think, not pharmaceutical, for the health product companies, which is quite a big job. And, I feel quite responsible to doing it. So I want to use actually the, scientific data. So I use Dropsmith and check any sort of properties which are missing it. And also I want to check safety data, which is I find really, really beneficial. I don't have to go back to the books and books, everything there, especially when I create. Sometimes I miss that important properties or missing safety data. But when I create the oil and I can see from the chart what I made and what I should consider to change as well sometimes, and so I find it really, really super excellent too, and I don't have to, make it so many times, I can make it on the data and I can create it, and if I want to amend, I can always amend it before the final product. That is, I find really beneficial. And also, yes, when I teach, such as, let me think if I can share it. Yeah, so like I recently, I was talking about blue chamomile, German chamomile, and we sometimes miss what's the chemical components. We understand the chemical components in most of our work. However, when we actually see the individual essential oils from different companies or different batch numbers, sometimes we can find it's so different type of chemical components in each essential oils. So, which is like, when we buy it, we might actually miss it, especially if we didn't see the chemical component data. So I find it, like double checking what I'm using, which is also really beneficial too. And also I can actually using Dropsmith side when I teach chemical components, essential chemical components to my student. And also what blend create, what kind of chemical components we can actually creating from the blend. And even though, some people are actually not familiar with each essential oil chemical components, but having this beautiful color chart, people can see clearly what's the meaning of each oil differences. And from there, I can actually teach and why this oil is good for and why we have to consider of safety or such. And the color and simple chart also including amazing researched properties and applications, which is also beneficial to people who wants to use it. So these details I find it so helping, especially when I teach, and I can show it visually, not only talking, and then I can explain it much better. So some people actually find difficult to understand and difficult to remember the chemical components and each properties according to the components. Using actually Dropsmith data, it's a great way to improve their knowledge, I think. So, okay, so I love it, and I'm probably going to use it for a long time, and then hopefully actually I can find more fun using Dropsmith. Okay, easy.